Welcome back. Founder Nutrition, how to eat when your startup comes first. Now, I want to start on saying that you are the most expensive asset in your business. A lot of people, founders, business owners, business leaders, treat that asset like it's disposable, deprioritize their health, and it can get you into a lot of trouble. You wouldn't be the only one who did that. See if you can relate to this. Saw it online. Help. What should I eat as a founder? I have a problem. I'm working full time on my startup. The startup itself is doing really good. I love spending time on it, but I don't have time to cook for myself when I am even sacrificing sleep. So I ordered out, but after each meal, I feel sleepy and I think it is unhealthy. Do you have any recommendations? Click like if that's something you relate to. I know I can relate to that. Even as the Guilt Free Health Coach, sometimes those takeout meals do come in handy. But in this video, I'm going to give you more than 5 tips to let your health support your business and life. Let's get into it. My name is Reggie. I'm the founder of Fit for Freelance. I help business owners lose weight and feel their best without crash diets or guilt. Now, if you're wondering if your health is supporting your business or harming it, take the free 3-minute Live Alive scorecard link below to uncover what's blocking your weight loss goals and get clear on your next steps. Now, what I want to say is when you eat a high fat meal, you are hungry, so you order takeout. That's normal to, first of all, that's like a normal response to being hungry, not being sure what to eat. And also, if you eat a high fat meal after being hungry for a while and fasting for a long time, you're going to feel tired as your body tries to digest this. This happens every day. Like, this is a normal part of physiology. There's nothing wrong with you. It might just feel unhealthy because then you feel like you're not able to be productive or do the things that you're intending to do. Like, you just wanted to eat, but now you have to take a nap, right? But there's a bigger thing to think about here is that your health is essential to your business success and your quality of life. Everything you believe is more important than eating eventually becomes far less urgent than your health if you don't manage it. So to think about this or say it a different way is like you're saying that all these things are more important than your eating schedule, whether you sleep, when you sleep, um, all that. And that deserves questioning urgently because this is really a path to burnout. Anytime you're putting so many things ahead of your own personal needs, especially your health, then you're going to feel more stress. You're going to have a decline in productivity. And then some people do end up hospitalized over time from not doing that. So that's what I want to point out here. Self neglect doesn't look dramatic at first. You're just like, oh, yeah, like I got caught up and I didn't eat kind of thing. But it can catch up. First, like you run low on energy, you're thinking a little bit more slowly, you have less patience, you're more irritable, and then maybe you gradually gain weight in a way that's not super noticeable, but over time it makes you feel like you've experienced it, and then it can chip away your confidence, your ability to close sales, your like passion for what you're doing because you aren't taking rest breaks. Like all these things can add up. And then over time, it can turn into preventable chronic issues that cost you time, money, quality of life. And you have to focus on them to get normal again. So, in terms of like my experience, 12 years in public health, chronic disease prevention, is having people understand that their daily choices contribute to their health outcomes over a long period of time. And so, things like diabetes or high cholesterol, high blood pressure, like some of those have genetic factors, but a lot of those genetic factors are triggered by people's independent habits and the choices that you're making. So if you are constantly neglecting your health habits, getting enough sleep, eating healthy enough, then over time that can cause you to need medications or have a bunch more doctor's appointments. And those things could decrease your quality of life. So you have to focus on your health to recover it and get back to like a baseline versus managing your health and preventing yourself from developing those chronic diseases in the first place. Click like if that's something you can relate to. And so this is the model of Fit for Freelance when I started back in 2018 is helping people understand like the top companies care about their employees enough. Either they actually care about them or they care about their contribution to the business. Hopefully both, right? And that's why they have worksite wellness programs. So what happens if people don't take care of their health in the company, then the company's insurance premiums go up, right? People like roll out of work, they call in sick, they aren't productive, they lose money, like all those problems. They recognize this on a corporate level. So they hired worksite wellness program managers like myself to help people understand the value of their health. And that's because if you don't have that, then people are out of work, they're missing work, the whole company's suffering. You have to hire more people if they die. Um, Unfortunately, from a chronic disease, right? Like all those things are factors. So that's why it's easier to maintain your assets than let them break or maintain them. And that's not just like health, that's everything in your business, right? Like you don't have a problem repairing your computer or like a camera or a light if it goes out. But if you had maintained it, it would last longer. So keep that in mind when it comes to your health and start investing in that. Oh, and something else to add is that if it's a company, like you might think like, oh, well, they're so rich, they deserve it. But the thing is, that still costs money to the company. And if you have your own company, if you're the founder or lead entrepreneur or CEO of your company, if you're leading it and you're out, that means that company is missing that function, your company. So it's important for you to manage your health in that context. Now, here are some tips I have for you for better health and wellness that are practical and can keep you on the right track, even though you're a busy entrepreneur. You got your whole schedule going on. One, aim for at least 5 servings of fruits and vegetables every day. I talk about fiber a lot on this channel. Subscribe if you're not already, but basically this is a public health guideline that helps you get enough fiber, fruits, veggies, beans, whole grains, and that has a ton of health benefits, and it also helps with weight loss. So if you are struggling with founder nutrition, that's the first tip I have for you there. Two, make water your primary drink. So staying hydrated can boost your mood, help you focus. Tons of benefits here. And also, what was the big one I wanted to say? Oh yeah, you're not drinking a bunch of calories from sugar. So like juices and sodas, those tend to have a lot of sugar in them. It has more calories. So if you're trying to lose weight, then don't drink as many calories. Drink more water. Third tip I have for you: limit fried foods and very high fat meals, especially if you're not eating consistently. Just because this is what happens. You feel hungry and you're like, man, I can eat like anything. So you get like the greasiest high fat food you can find. Your body signaling that, like, yeah, we need calories. So then you get that. And then after you eat it, you feel full and then you feel tired. And then you're not able to finish whatever task you're working on before. So limit fried foods and very high fat meals, especially if you're not eating consistently. Four, the next step I have for you: get active 150 minutes or more per week. That's a public health recommendation. It's very easy to get sedentary if you are, doing all the startup stuff on your computer at your desk. Sit stand desk could be helpful. But what I like to point out is walking 22 minutes a day or more can be a great health benefit. Also, some strength training, good ideas, body weight workouts, stretches, anything like that to keep your blood flowing. That helps you focus, and it's just a good health tip for you. And the fifth thing I have here for you: get enough sleep. Now, this is one of my weaknesses, I'll tell you that, but the recommendation is 7+ hours of sleep per night. Tons of health benefits to getting enough sleep, and there are some notable health risks to not getting enough sleep. So while it may feel essential to stay up late and do everything, fit everything you can, and you are responsible for everything, you want to make sure that you're balancing your sleep in this process as well. Now, as far as taking care of your health guidance, you're not the only one going through this. Many of my clients have told me like they struggle with, you know, scheduling things, taking their plan seriously, following through, managing their health. And that's what the Live Aligned method does. That's how I help them. And one thing that usually comes out is you treat meals and movement or your scheduled workouts like daily appointments instead of optional tasks. When you, a lot of people will put those things off, like if something else comes up, or if they'll just roll through whatever mealtime or appointment that they had scheduled, or like gym session they had scheduled, and that can be harmful. So you want to hold time for your own schedule as though it's an appointment with a client or with someone else. That's how you focus on your health and make sure that you're protecting your best asset in your business, which is you. Right. So something to help with that: scheduling your meal prepping in general, but setting a time aside 1 or 2 hours on the weekend where you can get groceries, get them prepped, get them ready to go. So that way it's easy to go to the refrigerator and grab what you're looking for versus like, well, I don't have anything to eat, so I'm not going to eat yet. Or I don't have anything to eat, I'm going to order a pizza and eat the whole thing, right? That is a big part of making healthy choices that keep you in the game. If you need help setting plans and following through with them, there's no willpower health habit system that's linked below that helps you understand why you're making plans and creates a system for you to follow through with them. Just made that last month. That's linked below. And if you need recipes and done for you grocery list so that process is easier, the actual meal prep, then the Fresh Start snack pack is also linked below. All right. Take care of your body, because your health choices don't just affect your body, it's your focus, confidence, relationships, and ability to build the business that you want. Now, a lot of times people will kind of be like, oh, I don't really care what I look like, or I don't need to be fit right now. I've got other priorities. But the thing is, your business is just like one part of what you're doing, but your life is your health. Your health journey is your entire life, and it's the most important part of it. So if you do things that take you out of life sooner, or you have preventable causes of death, or things that are going to hinder your quality of life with relative disabilities from neglect, right? That's going to create challenges in your businesses, but it also affects the reason you're running a business in the first place. And that's why I always ask people on my channel, what does a healthy, fulfilling life of your dreams look like? Because if you aren't clear on this, then you can just be doing things just to do them without thinking of why, without proper motivation, without the vision for why you're doing those things. So take a moment to consider this. What does a healthy, fulfilling life of your dreams look like? All right. So when you talk about taking care of your body, running a business, you're probably running a business because of the money you want to get and earn, and the impact you want to have in your business, and the people you want to take care of with that money, and the bills that you want to pay to have a reasonable quality of life that suits you, right? So if you can't do those things because you aren't taking care of your health, then like, what are you really doing, right? Or if you start to neglect yourself so much that you had to go back and maintain your health, like repair your health versus just maintaining it, then like, what are you doing? You don't want to run into those problems or be hospitalized with like a burnout. Just take care of your health and things will be good for you. All right. Base everything on this question. What does a healthy, fulfilling life of your dreams look like? And don't forget to check out that Live Aligned scorecard link below. Let me know what you think in the comments too, because this is a big topic. This is the entire reason I started Fit for Freelance. I want founders, entrepreneurs, business owners to think about their health in the context of how it helps them in their business and life, so they can be there for the things and the people that they love. It's like a really important topic if you think about it and what you want your life to look like. Click like, and then next, watch the real reason your weight loss goal doesn't last. The video I made, I think you'll like it. I'll put it right here. That's today's message. As always, keep practicing. Peace.